Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Welcome to Trailblazer Tipoff.
Blazers! And welcome inside the CU Event Center in Boulder, Colorado. We are 10.5 minutes away from tip-off Utah Tech and the Colorado Buffaloes. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel here. Glad to have you aboard tonight for Trailblazer Tip-Off. Again, we are in Pac-12 territory with the Colorado Buffaloes. Second game this year against the Pac-12 team. Of course, we went up to Washington State and got beat by the Cougars earlier in the season. Utah Tech coming in with a record of 5 wins, 6 losses. They've lost 3 in a row. Meanwhile, Colorado coming in with a record of 8-2. They've won 3 straight games. There are only 2 losses this year to Florida State in overtime and to a very good Colorado State team. The Rams ranked in the top 20, and the Buffaloes lost to their cross-state rivals by 5 a couple of weeks ago. Same old story for Utah Tech. The last week or so, they play good basketball, and then they go through long stretches where absolutely nothing. They come up empty. Such was the case on Saturday night in Burns Arena in St. George. They lost by 17 to North Dakota. Again, long stretches coming up empty, and they've got to figure out how to shorten those stretches if they want to turn things around and get back on a winning streak. Now, in that game against North Dakota, John Judkins got a chance to play some of the guys that really haven't had a lot of time out on the floor the last 5 minutes of that game, including redshirt freshman Stone Hutchings out of West Jordan, Utah. Came in 4 minutes. He had 2 points, 3 steals, and assists. I had a chance to catch up with Stone to get his thoughts about finally getting out on the floor and proving what he can do.
Gets the steal over to Hutchings, and he slams it down.
It's been nice, been working hard. I've been here, it's my second year. From high school, came off the mission, and you could become a little rusty, and so it was nice getting into the game, getting a dunk. It was fun just being out there with my team.
And Hutchings has it. He drives into the paint, dumps it off to Stearman, puts it up and in.
It was good to be out there. It was fun.
How has it been working hard every day in practice, not being able to get out on the floor? What does it do for your mental state? How have you been able to keep going?
Yeah, it's tough, but you just got to be prepared for your moment and just know that if your time comes, it comes, and just, I'm just a believer in God, and so just trusting in God for me is a big one.
Do you take moments like that and say, okay, this audition to let Coach know that he can trust me out on the floor?
Yeah, so I think that's really the thing to do, is just trying to earn the coach's trust, and whatever I can do to help the team, I'm willing to do.
Have the coaches talked to you about your performance and talked to you about the way you played in that short amount of time?
They just did a good job and stuff, so it was nice to hear that from them.
So what do you expect now, because they've seen a little bit what you can do? Are you just itching to get out there and get more time and to show them more of what you can do?
I'm always ready to go out and play and show them that I can play more and be whatever the team needs. I'm willing to go put my body out for the team.
Whenever I see someone wearing number 23, I have to ask, one of 2 players, did you get that number because of either LeBron or Michael?
I love watching Michael Jordan highlights when I was little. Me and my dad, there's these little discs my dad have, and we'd watch them all the time. So I think that's what really made me choose that number.
So we will see if Stone Hutchings and a couple other bench players, if they will get more playing time tonight here in Boulder. We do have one change in the starting lineup, though. Ahmed Oleinka will get his first start in the season in place of Jalen Searles. All right, we're about under 7 minutes away from tip-off, Utah Tech and Colorado. When we come back, the final word from head coach John Judkins here on the Trailblazer Sports Vision.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties. SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County, because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at Southern Utah Real Estate.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, where? Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing and St. Street.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News. Canyon Media, here for you.
It's any card for the win right now at Mountain America Credit Union, which means it's time to score some cash. Simply tap, swipe, or click checkout with any Mountain America debit or credit card to be entered into a weekly giveaway for up to $500, now until September 30th. Visit macu.com/anycard to learn how to earn extra entries or to open a new account today.
If you're out driving and something happens to you.
Welcome back inside the CU Event Center here in Boulder, Colorado. We are under 4 minutes away from tip-off Utah Tech and the Colorado Buffaloes. Time now to get the final word from head coach John Judkins, coming off the loss Saturday night at home, getting ready for the Buffaloes here in Boulder.
First of all, Rod, I want to give you my sorrow for your loss of your father.
Thanks.
I appreciate, you do a lot, and I'm sorry about that.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most...
First of all, Rod, I want to give you my sorrow for your loss of your father.
Thanks.
I appreciate, you do a lot, and I hear about that. But we're here for you, buddy. Anyway, wake-up practice was good. If we could have played right after the game on Saturday, I think the guys would have done it. That's how frustrated they were. I don't know. We don't know what it was. We don't know what the energy. It was more of the energy and the effort than it was making mistakes. We just didn't play very hard. And I give them credit. They shot the lights out. But we knew 52 could shoot it. We tried to get him off the 3-point line, and we didn't. And he killed us. So they were upset that way. We came out Monday. We had a good talk with our team. We watched film. Probably did more of that than we did practice to just kind of clear up some things. And a lot of guys talked, and a lot of guys talked about certain things. And the locker room's great to kind of fix things. And then we came out, and boy, we were physical and aggressive, and we had a really good day of practice. And then yesterday, before we came up here, we had another really good day of practice too. So we got to get the fun back in the game. I just felt like Saturday wasn't a fun game. It could have been finals. They were drained. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But we're trying to get the fun back in the game, to have fun and play hard. And if you miss shots, you miss shots. But don't worry about it. Keep going. And so far, it's been a good week of practice.
And you were trying everything. You were being Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde there, shuffling the lineup and all that. Are you going to continue to do that and see what you can find?
We don't know. It depends if they don't come to play. But, that's one thing I was really happy with, Rod. Even though I lost, you can still get things out of games when you lose. And I'll tell you, that last 5 we put in with about 5 minutes to go, they played extremely hard. And I told them that on Saturday. I said, hey, you guys just proved to me that when I put you in, you're going to play hard. That's what you got to do when you don't play very much, or when you get your chance, you have to do those things. It doesn't mean you have to score and shoot it good. It just means you have to play hard. And I thought Stone did a really good job of that. Caleb did a really good job of that. And I thought Larry, out of the guys that played a lot of minutes, he gave us some really good minutes.
Oleika hammers it down.
And Tennessee at times, I thought he did some good things. So, it was one of those nights that, man, everybody was just off. But I liked how we finished. I liked how we didn't quit. And hopefully we can use that to our benefit. But your question is, are we going to go that deep? We don't know. We're going to try some different things. We got to try some different things. Everybody's got to be ready, and maybe we play guys less minutes and give guys breaks here and there. We got to figure. We're still in that young age trying to figure that out, what we got to do. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
In Colorado, the Buffaloes, very good Pac-12 team, picked 5th, and they're good all the way around. And this is going to be a challenge as it's the final major test as far as the preseason goes.
Yeah, and we kind of brought up, the Washington State game. They beat us pretty good. Are we going to lay down? We played them really good that first half, and then the second half we didn't. So that's kind of what we brought up. Are we going to have that same kind of effort against another Pac-12 school, or are we going to play like we did that first half and be physical and be aggressive and hustle and do those things? And that's the game. But we got to keep them off the boards. They're the best offensive rebound team in the Pac-12, no question.
Okay, we're about ready for tip-off. Utah Tech and Colorado. You can hear this game live over on the Fan Sports Radio Network. Join us immediately following the game here on Trailblazer Sports Vision and on radio for the Trailblazer postgame show. Utah Tech, the Buffaloes of Colorado, coming up next.